Jason Rzucidlo reporting for AmericaJR.com, being joined by dancer Janette Manrara from the new musical Burn the Floor. How are you today?
Good, thank you so much.
Very good. Please tell me a little bit about how you got started in dancing.
Well, I did musical theater as a kid growing up, and I started when I was 12. So I did a lot of singing and acting and a little bit of dancing. And when I turned 19, my dance instructor in the musical theater school opened up his own dance school. And he said to me that I definitely had a good ear and that he saw great potential in me to one day hopefully be a great dancer. And I thought it was crazy to, at 19, really commence working on my dancing, but I went with it. So started taking ballet and jazz and hip-hop and point and ballroom all at the same time. So I started really when I was 19. And it kind of just took off from there. I auditioned for So You Think You Can Dance when I was 24. And didn't make it to season 4. But then came back when I was 25 for season 5. And the rest is history.
All right, that's pretty cool. Please tell me a little bit about Burn the Floor for those maybe who don't know much about it.
Well, Burn the Floor is a dance show. And it really is ballroom reinvented. It takes ballroom dancing from the waltz and foxtrot all the way down to a cha-cha and paso doble, and goes through all the different emotions and a lot of different eras of time as well, all within 2 hours. It's a roller coaster ride of very, very, very strong, fast-paced dancing with a lot of soft elegance at the same time. I think that you'll see a lot of passion in our dancers. You'll see a lot of love for the dance, and you'll see a lot of good times on stage. We definitely have fun when we do our shows. So it's fast paced, high energy. We have 2 percussionists and then drummers that are with us, Joe and Henry, and 2 singers, a male and a female vocalist. Von Zell Sullivan, who was actually third to Carrie Underwood in American Idol, and Peter, who has been in numerous West End shows in London. So our show is just a really, really feel-good, fun, high pace, high energy show. And it takes ballroom dancing and it just twists it around without the hair being tied back and gelled and shiny, without lots of glitz and glams and jewelry, and just mainly focusing on the dancing and what it is that the connection between a man and a woman when they're dancing should feel like.
Okay. Now, what is your role going to be?
Well, we're all dancers in the show. We all have moments in the show where we have solos. So my role in the show is to bring in a little bit of jazz into the whole ballroom feel. Jason Gilkison, the creator, director, choreographer of the show, he really believes that ballroom dancing is evolving and it is changing. So my role and my partner Robbie's role in the show is to show that evolution in the ballroom dancing, and we end up combining the world of contemporary and jazz with the ballroom dancing. So our roles in the show, or the dances that we do in the show, tend to be a little bit more jazz-oriented with the ballroom in there as well.
Okay. Will this be your first time performing in Detroit?
I have been to Detroit before. I was actually in Detroit with the So You Think You Can Dance tour for season 5. And I absolutely loved it. It was a great time, great crowd. So I'm looking forward to the 2 weeks that we'll be there.
Okay. I understand that you danced on the Academy Awards with Jennifer Lopez. What was that like?
Well, actually, I danced with Jennifer Lopez on So You Think You Can Dance. She came as a guest star. And in the Academy Awards, I was in the opening number, and I got to come down from the ceiling on this huge chandelier-looking thing with I think it was Alec Baldwin and Steve Martin, which were the two hosts of the Academy Awards.
Yep.
And it was such a fun time. It was amazing to see all the different celebrities that were there, and just to be back in the Kodak Theater and performing in front of all these people was amazing. A dream come true for me, and I think for any dancer who really loves to dance, to be able to be a part of the Academy Awards.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Copyright 2011, AmericaJR.com, Detroit, Michigan, USA.